Okay, I mean, I guess this is as good as it's gonna get. Hey everyone, it's Emily, and this is Scream of Consciousness, my wonderful podcast. I have a lot that I want to talk about today, like a lot. So, something has changed. Many things actually have changed in my life over the past 3 weeks, almost 4. Actually, exactly 3 weeks. And that is mainly that I'm trying to get physically healthy. The first thing I want to do actually is I'm gonna go to I've created yet another Twitter account for myself. I have so many of them. But this one is specifically for my health journey. So that is what I'm calling it, and I'm just going to continue calling it that, even if it sounds pretentious. I really don't care. Anyway, so I made this Twitter account. It's Marie Health is what I've titled it. Anyway, and I made a thread about what I'm trying to do with this account, and also just what I'm trying to do in my life. And I'm gonna read the thread because I really thought out what I wanted to say with the thread, and if I don't read something like that out loud, I feel like I'm gonna like just ramble and like it not make any sense. So okay, so this is what the thread says. Hello, welcome to this account, which will solely be dedicated to my weight loss health journey. I want to outline some things about my journey before I go ahead with this. Number 1, everything I post about on this account is my experience, and I am not recommending anyone follow the same steps that I am taking, because everyone is different and it may not be right for you. 2, I do not conflate weight loss with health. You can be healthy and fat, and you can be unhealthy and skinny. Weight does not equal health. However, in my case, my weight is causing health issues for me. There's a cat behind me yelling. Okay, 3. You do not owe anyone health. If you want to get healthier for yourself, that is great, but no one has the right to come at you and tell you how to treat your own body. This is not the same as anti-mask or anti-vax. Those people are actively putting other people's health at risk. 4. There is a history of diabetes and heart problems in my family. I am not currently diabetic, but my father was, and he passed away due to not taking care of himself. I love him dearly, and I do not want that to happen to me, so that is a very constant motivation for me. 5. My family never really taught good 5. My family never really taught good eating habits. I ate food that was terrible for me, didn't eat the healthy stuff, and overate because that's what I knew. I also never really exercised apart from school gym class, which I hardly ever went to, if I could help it. The 6, the start of my journey was May 17th, 2021. I weighed 278 pounds. I'm 5'1". Okay, I want to talk. I should have given a warning in the beginning of this that all of this is weight loss. I mean, I guess I did, kind of. So I said it was going to be, I knew she was coming, and said it was going to be about weight loss and health stuff. So that's what's happening. I'm going to be talking specifically, I will be talking in specifics about like my weight, and Lola. My little girl, you can get down. Hi. Are you a baby? Are you my baby girl? You're my baby? Okay, you're gonna be annoying. Okay. This is my baby. Goodbye. Anyway, All right, back to what I was saying. 6. The start of my journey. Lola, we're not doing this today. No, goodbye. The start. Lola. Okay, Lola. You're gonna distract me, huh? You said, I don't want you to pay attention to the computer. No. Only me. And, okay, that's your microphone, huh? You're so loud. Hi. I know. It's just crazy how this works, huh? You're just gonna have to leave. Okay, goodbye. No. Stop. Okay. The start of my journey was May 17th, 2021. I weighed 278 pounds. I'm 5'1". BMI is bullshit, so we don't talk about it. It's true. BMI is just stupid. Anyway, I got winded from doing the slightest things. Walking upstairs was a hassle. Still is, but it's only been a week. Give me time. My cats. Oh, they're fighting. Okay, 7. I started going to the gym on 5/17/21. I have a personal trainer and we are working together to make sure I know how to work out on my own without him. I've only gone 2 times so far, but I will be increasing that to 4 days a week soon. 8A. I have replaced all my meals with Eat Right prepared meals, which are portioned correctly and balanced. The hardest part for me so far, 1 week in, has been the snacking. I often want salty/savory snacks throughout the day, and having to replace them has been difficult. 8B. I usually eat a few Triscuits/almonds or saltiness crackers. I guess I spelled that wrong. Autocorrect. For sweet, I have clementines/apples. Excuse me. And dark chocolate or a Cliff Bar if I'm also feeling hungry and not just bored. Haha. 9, I have pictures of myself at the beginning. Well, not really at the beginning, but as of 5/23, day of creating this account, I am down to 270 pounds. Here are 2 pictures of me from today. I didn't take any last week. From last week. I didn't take any from last week when I started working out. I am already finding it easier to move around after just 1 week. I am excited for things to get easier, but also harder at the same time. I know it will be hard work, but I can't wait for all of this to become a habit rather than a chore. 11. I didn't even read the number 10. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I don't necessarily have a goal weight. Ideally, I'd say less than 200, but it's more about how I'm feeling. If I'm happy and healthy, but my weight isn't going down, then so be it. That's just me. But I do know there will be some level of weight loss, so that will be an aspect of my journey. 12. I will try my best to include warnings when I post body images/food. Okay, anyway. So yeah, that's the thread. That's the introduction thread to my health fitness account, whatever. Don't get distracted on Twitter now. So yeah, that's the intro. And that was, today's June 10th. So that was, I don't know what days are. I know there's a date calculator, huh? I know because I use it for work. Date calculation, difference between dates today. Yes. Okay. So, when I started, which was May 17th, that was 24 days ago. So, a little over 3 weeks. And right now I am at 265. So I've lost 5 pounds since the 20 something. Whenever I posted that, the 23rd of May, which was 18 days ago. Yeah, it's going slowly now. I knew that the beginning, I was gonna lose the most, like the very first week, because I did so much of a change. Like, first of all, I was eating fast food previously, and now I'm not eating any fast food. I'm also not eating anything that I was eating before. Like, the only similar thing I'm eating is chicken and potatoes, but they are like cooked better. They're also like they're portioned better. Like, I would be eating so, oh my god, it's insane how much I was eating. Like like, to think about now, like, that these portioned meals are like, these are what you're supposed to be eating. I'm like, what was I eating before? Anyway, it was crazy. I thought that I wasn't eating that much, and I mean, I had to know that I was eating more. I knew that I was eating more. I know that, especially now, because like, I would eat until I was full. Like, it was very much like, it was like, I enjoy this and I don't want to stop doing it. It wasn't about being full. I like the taste of this, and that is I'm going to continue eating it, because until I literally cannot anymore. Like, that is what it was. And I genuinely did not believe that I could change that. Like, I don't know. Like, obviously there's still times where I'm like, okay, I really wish I had more of this. Like, I think partially it's because I'm not eating the things that taste so good to me. Like French fries, and like, the potatoes that I was eating before, and like, were so good. They were just, but they had a lot of like oil and butter, which has oil in it. It was avocado oil, but still oil. It was just, and there was a lot. There's just a lot. Like, yes, they tasted great. And the thing is, like, the foods that I'm eating now, these like meals, they're not bad. There are some times when, like, the side dish to it, I'm like, ugh, gross. Or not as good as I want it to be. Like, and then I was trying to, like, adjust them in ways, like, so sometimes I get come with green beans, and I like green beans, but I like them, like, really soft, and now I've just found out that that is basically, like, cooking all the nutrition out of it, so I can no longer do that. Like, I was, like, taking the green beans that were already cooked in this meal, and then, like, re-steaming them in the oven, so, like, putting them in a little, like, tinfoil envelope, and like steaming them again so that they get soft. But that, like, cooks out all of the nutrition. And I'm like, okay, well, I guess I shouldn't do that anymore. But I literally cannot stand the taste of, like, fresh green beans. They're very earthy. I'm gonna try. Like, the last time I didn't, like, steam them all, like, as far as I was supposed to, as far as I wanted to, and I didn't know that it cooked out the nutrition, and I was eating it, and I was like, oh, I hate this, because I didn't cook them, until they were soft, and I just didn't eat all of them, because I was like, this is disgusting. So I will try with, like, different spices, or different, accoutrement. I don't know. So I know that's the word, but I don't know how if I said it right. Anyway, to without like adding like too many calories or anything like that. I don't know. I will try to make it more palatable for myself. Or I just won't get ones with green beans in them because I like broccoli. Like broccoli is very good. It's one, there's a lot of the meals that have broccoli in them. I'll eat that. I'll eat asparagus. So like I think asparagus and green beans are very similar in taste, but I think asparagus tastes less earthy to me. So I don't know. Anyway, we'll see how that goes. But moving on. Yeah, I changed like everything that I was eating. So I just stopped making food from home. Like I don't cook. I wasn't cooking very much to begin with. Like all I was cooking was chicken, like tenders. Like I would make regular chicken. Like I would have chicken, like fresh chicken. It's frozen, but anyway, I froze it, and fresh chicken, and then I would bread it myself, and then make breaded chicken tenders, and then what else? And then I would have potatoes, green beans, and carrots that were steamed together with like spices and stuff. So then that was great, but I was eating that like every day, and it's not like I was bored. I absolutely wasn't. I could eat it right now and I would be like, yes, this tastes great, but but it's not good for me, and now I know. Especially since everything was definitely very soft, so I definitely overcooked everything. I can't believe that. Anyway, so it makes a lot of sense that like I lost, like I basically lost 10 pounds in the first week. So yeah, so I lost 10 pounds in the first week, and then I was like, oh my god, that's amazing. And not only that, like I don't want to focus too much on the fact that like I'm losing weight. It's hard for me not to, and it's also I know that that's not the biggest goal for me. Like I do just want to feel healthier, and I already do. Like I'm going to get to that part, but I also take forever to get to my point, so bear with me. So I lost 10 pounds in the first week, and I was like, wow, this is crazy. But it was definitely because I changed how I was eating. Like that was definitely from what that was from. And so after that, I lost, I've been losing, I guess, so 18 pounds divided by 5, I don't know how many, 18 days divided by 5, I should say. 18 divided by 5, so, is that right? I'm just saying 3 pounds a day, that makes no sense, hold on. I guess, like, no, that doesn't, no, it can't be. No, 18 days, okay, it's 5 divided by 18. That doesn't make sense, though. Okay, 18 days is, divided by 7 is 2.5 weeks. So, over 2.5 weeks, I've lost 5 pounds. So, that's 2.5 pounds a week, or 2 pounds a week, right? Stop it. You stop. It's basically 2 pounds a week, which is fine. It's good. Any amount of losing is good. For me, again, like, the reason I read that thread in the beginning was because, little girl, are you bad, girl? Are you bad, girl? You're so bad. The reason I read that thread in the beginning was because I wanted a disclaimer, like, everything I talk about is about me. Like, it's not a recipe for everyone else or anyone else. Everything's going to be different for everyone. Like, realistically, I don't want to talk too much about my brother, but and his stuff, but I love you. He changed, like, literally just stopped, or only started, he started eating the same meals that I was eating, before. I mean, he did it first. And he, like, immediately lost, like, 20 pounds. And I was like, okay, that sounds great, but also, it's easier for guys to lose weight, unfortunately, but I love you. She will literally just lay here. She's so bad. So, yeah. And then he didn't do anything else. Like, I started going to the gym and I changed my eating habits the same week. Like, and I still only lost 10 pounds. I'm not saying it's only 10 pounds, but, like, compared to him, who, like, he lost that weight within, like, 2 weeks. And I'm like, okay, you did nothing but to change your food eating habits? Like, excuse you? Anyway, but that's just, it goes to show you, like, everyone is different. Like, and we're in the same family, so every person is different. Every person's going to become healthier in different ways. I could get healthier because my back. Cat hair in my throat. I could get healthier and stay at, like, maybe 250 pounds or something. Like, if I got down to 250 and then didn't lose any weight, but I was still healthy. That could be a possibility. Who knows? We'll have to see what happens. I swear to God. I think you're bad. Is that okay if I think you're bad? Is that okay? Okay, we're gonna put things on the end here so you can't come up. And, there's the hat, okay, little girl? Okay, now you can't come up. She's mad at me. She walked away. She said, bitch. Anyway, so I forgot what I was gonna say. Yeah, so everyone's different. Blah, 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 blah. And I am already a lot healthier. Like, I have so much more energy than I've had in, like, years. I don't even understand it. I mean, I guess I do understand it, but I mean, this week isn't, like, that good of an example because I'm on vacation. So I of course have more energy because I'm not working and it's not draining the life out of me. Sorry, got a little real there. So anyway, yeah, so that's a change that I've made in my life. The first week I went to the gym twice. And then the second week I went to the gym twice. And in between then I walked a lot when I was at my house. So I walk in my house from, like, over here to my kitchen, like, all across the kitchen, which is the next room over. So I will do that back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and my mom loves it. She lives downstairs, so she anyway, note, this little girl, she went behind the TV, so hopefully she won't come over here. But she is happy that I'm working out, so she doesn't mind. I don't know why I just decided to do this right now, but my lips were chapped. Anyway, so she's coming. Lola, leave me alone. So basically, something else that happened. Well, I'm not done talking about this. So the second week I went to the gym twice. I hate her. Lola! I swear to God, you're annoying me. Get down. No one likes you. She's like, that's a lie. She's coming back. I hate you right now. I hate everything you're doing at this moment in time. So bad. Okay. Literally trying to put things on the edge of the table so she doesn't jump up here, but she doesn't listen. She somehow escapes that scenario. Now she's in front of the light. Anyway, okay. I'm done being distracted by her. It kind of. I see her. She's so funny. Anyway, okay. So, the first 2 weeks I went 2 days a week. And I was walking also. Not every day that I wasn't at the gym, but like a couple of days here and there. And then the third week, which I thought was this week, but I don't know. I can't figure it out. I think so. I either went... What is your problem? Okay. I either went 3 weeks, 2 days a week, or I went 2 weeks, 2 days a week, and then this week I went 4 days. Well, I've only gone 3, but I'm going again tomorrow. So my personal trainer basically made this plan for me that was basically saying I should be at the gym 4 days a week and walking 2 other days. So I have 1 day of rest. And he proposed this to me on like the second week, right? And I was like, what do you mean? I was like, so ideally, like how much should I be going to the gym? And this is what he said, right? And I was like, and this is right now. Like, he wants this to happen right now. So I was like, okay, not like later. Later things change, all this stuff changes. So, which all makes sense. But, what I need to know is like, okay, what does that mean? So when he told me that, I was like freaking out. Like, that seems like a lot. So I think I did like 1 more week of just 2 days. But then on the third week, I'm confused about how many weeks it's been. But anyway, let me look it up. Okay, so May 17th. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, that must have been what it was. Yeah, I went 3 weeks of 2 days a week, and then this week. Okay, so on the third week, I had more energy, and I was like, okay, this seems very doable, like to the point where I'm like, okay, 2 days a week seems like not enough. Obviously, it's not enough, but I was like, okay, it feels like I could keep going. So I was like, okay, and I'm on vacation next week, so I mean, I'm doing other things. Unfortunately, I'm getting ready for a yard sale, which means a lot of heavy lifting and like moving stuff and going up and down stairs and very annoying things. And so that is what I'm dealing with. But I was not working, so I was like, okay, I'll do 4 days next week, which is this week right now. And so I've done 3 so far, and I also went for a walk with my friend on Tuesday. So I've done 4 of the 6 days of working out. And I'm definitely, like, today I'm very tired afterwards. Like, I'm definitely, I still have a lot of energy. Like, the fact that I'm talking in the way that I'm talking right now, I have a lot of energy. But my body is like, you can sleep if you want. Like, we could just lay here. That would be cool. And I'm like, okay. So today definitely kicked my butt, but uh I know, I don't know. It's weird because my personal trainer is going on vacation next week, which I feel like is going to mess me up so badly. But there are other personal trainers at the gym, so I can go there and get help from someone else if I need to. But the thing is, I don't know what I'm doing yet. Like, I know some things, and I know, like, I don't know, I know, like, the general gist of things, but I don't know everything. And so it's hard for me to be like, okay, I know what I'm doing. Let me go do whatever I don't know. I don't even know what the names of things are like that we've been doing. It's just, I haven't been like paying enough attention or like using the memory part of my brain to remember things to like set them in my memory. I don't know why. It's just very hard for me to do. And the worst part for me, I think, is keeping track of like reps and also like the time that I'm doing things. So if you're doing like reps or um uh, a time, I don't know, what is that like, I don't know, like you do like 30 seconds of something like I can't keep track of that. Like my brain is like focused on like, this hurts, this is painful, you have to keep going, like keep doing this. And then like the good thing about having a personal trainer is like he'll be like, okay, 10 more seconds, which actually makes me want to die when he says that. I'm like, I thought I was almost done. And I have to hold this for 10 more seconds. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. Or like 5 more, and I'm like, oh my god, I feel like I was gonna just die right now. But I do think, I mean, I'm definitely getting stronger. I'm definitely losing, or not, well, I'm losing weight, but I'm getting healthier. Like, I know that I am. Like, I can feel that I am. And it's just easier for me to move. Like, it's easier for me to get up off the chair. It's easier for me to walk around. It's easier for me to, I mean, I still have a problem with catching my breath. I might have asthma. Who knows? But I had asthma when I was a baby, like very, very infant. Like, it wasn't when I was an infant, and it went away. Like, I don't know. They never, like, nothing ever came of it. But I feel like I probably actually have asthma, and just like a very mild case of it or something. And like, I just live my life struggling. Anyway, so because it's always been like an issue for me, like catching my breath, but I am overweight, so I just never know whether it's because I'm overweight or whether I actually have asthma. So we'll see, I guess. But I have been, it's not just overweight, but just out of shape. Like, I don't exercise. I don't do anything. Like, now I do. But see, that's the thing. I have to, like, not define myself that way, though, because, like, this is not just a thing that I'm doing, right? It's a thing that I'm going to continue to do forever. And I that doesn't scare me anymore. Like, I think when I had first signed up for the gym a year ago and then everything shut down, the thought of having to do it forever probably would have scared me. I don't know what's different now. Maybe I'm just in a better headspace or whatever. Maybe I'm just over being unhealthy and not being able to move with ease. And I know, like, I mean, I'm 30, I'll be 31 in like 2 months. So I know, like, now is the time to do things like this. Now is the time to actually, like, redefine how I thought of myself. I've said this in videos before and podcasts before, like, redefining myself is something that I really want to do, because for my entire life I've gonna cry again. Thought of myself as lazy. And didn't think that I could do anything like this. I hate myself. I don't hate myself, but I cry so easily. Plus I think I'm getting my period, TMI, but I know I am. Anyway, I didn't think that I could do anything like this. I didn't think that I could go to the gym 4 days a week and also do other exercises, like 2 more days of the week, like actually exercise 6 days out of 7 days. Like, even like it still feels like a lot, but it doesn't scare me anymore. It doesn't discourage me anymore. Like, it doesn't, like, literally even 2 weeks ago, when he said that, I was like, what? Like, what do you mean? But it just got easier because the more I'm moving, the more I'm exercising, the easier it gets. And the more I think I can get used to this. And like, that makes me so happy. I'm crying, but it makes me happy. Sorry. I have a tissue box. I learned, I guess. It makes me happy because, again, like, it's not something that I thought I could do. I don't even think it was something that I wanted. Like, realistically, it's something I wanted. Like, I wanted to be healthier. I wanted to be someone who could... I actually really want to run. Like, I want to be able to run. I can't run right now. But that is something that I really want to be able to do eventually, is run easily. I mean, obviously running is hard. But I really like the idea of running and just like being able to breathe even when you're running. Like, that is not possible for me at the moment. My phone. So I guess, like, if I have a goal at all, that kind of is it, right? Other than, like, the not lofty, but the the vague goal of just getting healthier. If I don't want it to be tied to my weight, I want it to be tied to what I can do, right? I want it to be tied to something that I want to do, which is being able to run. Like, I can just think of like 500 reasons right now why I can't do it right now. Like, I can't catch my breath. My feet hurt so badly, like, just in general. They're very much fragile because they're carrying the amount of weight that they're carrying, and they're also not used to exercising, and my legs would hurt. I mean, obviously the point is, like, I mean, eventually, even if I did start running, obviously parts of my body would hurt because my muscles were moving, were being burned, you know, were being used and being exercised. But like, your feet shouldn't hurt in the way that they do, you know what I mean? Like, my lower back would literally kill me. probably partially because of my chest and it being large and having to carry that as well. So like there's so many issues that I have right now that stop me from being able to run. I mean, obviously I walk a lot, and I like power walking basically. But eventually that's what I would like to be able to do, is run. Yeah. Not like running any races or anything like that. I don't care about that. I don't want to go be some sort of like marathon runner or anything, but I would like to, for leisure and exercise, be able to run. But I like what I'm doing right now. Mostly like what I do with my trainer is weight training, strength training. And then I like after we're done, I'll go do some cardio on like a bike or treadmill, or that's it actually, but or an elliptical, but I haven't done that yet. It scares me. I don't know why. I should try it though, because the bikes, something about sitting on a bike messes with my feet. I think it's like sciatic nerve issue, where I like can't feel my toes. After a little bit, I start losing feeling in my toes. I do think it is because I'm overweight and like something is weighing on a nerve, or like my circulation or something, like it's cutting off my circulation somehow. I don't know what's happening, but it's not very comfortable. But I'm trying to like push through it. I should probably go to a doctor. Anyway, we'll see. I will go to a doctor soon. It's been less than a year since I went to a doctor last, so it's not like it's been forever. But I didn't mention that when I was at the doctor the last time, because it wasn't applicable. I wasn't on an exercise bike and realized that I couldn't feel my feet. So it happens when I'm sitting on a chair too. Like when I'm working at my desk, I have like a footstool to put my feet up onto. Otherwise, if the backs of my leg are hitting the chair, then my feet lose circulation. Like, it's not great. It's not great. This is an issue that I have. So, hopefully that gets figured out. I'm just like, I know that my heartburn will get better. I know that, like, it already has, I think. Especially, like, this week, I haven't really had any heartburn issues. And the funniest thing, I just tweeted about this, like, the other day, was that, like, I always forget to take my heartburn medicine, because I'm supposed to take it every day at the same time. But I always forget to take it until it's too late. Like, it's worn off. Like, that's when I remember, is because my chest starts hurting, and I, like, have a burp, and I'm like, oh, I am actually dying inside, so let me go take that medicine, and then I have to wait for, like, an hour for it to kick in. Like, it's just, I hate myself. I say that a lot. I don't hate myself. Anyway, I just do stupid things sometimes. I should have an alarm on my phone to remind me to take my medicine at the same time every day. That would be smart. It would be smart to do. I was like, did I take it today? I did. I'm an idiot. Okay. Yeah, so this is all the stuff that's been changing in my life. Also, this computer that I'm recording on right now, which was my same computer it's the same computer that I had, but I sent it to get fixed. So, it's been recording for too long, 45 minutes. I'm sorry, I'm not cutting that out, but because I cried, I get gross and snotty. Anyway, it's been recording for 45 minutes and nothing has frozen and decided to restart, so hopefully everything's okay. I don't know. They said they fixed it, but they didn't replace any parts for it or anything, and I really do think that it's like a hardware problem. So I don't know. I have no idea if it's gonna actually be fixed or not, but since I'm not making like regular videos, this should be fine, right? Like this should be fine enough for whatever I'm doing. I do have some ideas, but I don't know if I'm going to make videos or not. I know I literally was it a month ago, or I don't know when it was. That video that I posted, that was my last video, quote unquote. My final video. It says it was 1 month ago. I mean, that makes sense, but I'm just... How long exactly was it? May 1st. So, a month and 9 days. So, that was how long ago that was. And I'm already like... Was it my last video, though? I am so indecisive. Okay? I really am. I genuinely, at the time, felt like I needed to stop doing what I was doing. And it was right. I was right. I don't think I would have done what I did, with, going to the gym and eating differently if I hadn't stopped, because when would I have had the time to do that? And would I have thought to do that, even though I'm worried about all these other things that I didn't have to worry about, right? Like now my thought process of making a video is, do I want to make this video or do I not? Like, if I do, then maybe I will. Like, but if not, like, if it gets too much, then who cares? You know what I mean? Like, don't do it. So I think that's definitely a much better mindset to go into things. And also I'm like, so, like, it's not that I'm bored, because I'm not, like, at all. But I just feel like I don't know, I can't really explain it. Like, I have all this energy now. I have all this energy and I want to do something with it, but I haven't written anything, by the way. I said I was going to write. Anyway, I should have known. I do think I will eventually write, but some things. But I think what I want to do is I have 2 videos in my head that I want to make. And one is actually supernatural related. So, if you were following me for that, there you go. And it's not about the finale specifically. It will mention the finale if it happens. I don't even know if I'm gonna make this video or not. I'm currently rewatching some episodes for it. That is where I'm at in the process. It's a video that I've mentioned before, so if you really want to try and figure it out, I'm not gonna say anything else. But I'm in the process, and because, like, I'm enjoying rewatching these episodes, but then I'm also like, my brain is like, I want to watch this episode, but I also want to watch Valkyrie stream Minecraft. Like, I want to watch both of those things at the exact same time and intake all of the information, but I can't, because that's just not how, like, eyes work and your brain works. Like, it's just, like, this is me leaning on this chair. That's just not how, like, at least my brain works. So I literally could not do that. But I was so like divided. Like I genuinely wanted to watch both of them at the same time. Like I was like, I really can't decide what I want to do. And so like I eventually just watched the stream because I was like, I don't want to take notes right now, and I would need to take notes while watching the episodes. So I was like, okay, I'll watch the stream. And but right now, Ray is on vacation or something. She went to Vegas. These are things you need to know. And so I could watch Supernatural because she's not going to stream. There are other people. That's the thing, right? There's so many other streamers that are playing the same Minecraft server that I could watch. And I might. Who knows? But I won't feel guilty about it. Like, that's the difference, right? Like, normally, like, before I made that last video, whatever, before I made that video, I would feel guilty about it. I would feel like I should be doing other things that are, you know, a better use of my time than watching this stream right now, even though it was making me very happy to watch the stream. But then at the same time, it wasn't, because I was getting down on myself and feeling guilty. So like I'm not even enjoying it because I have this like anxiety in the back of my head going like, come on, like you have to do this, or something bad is going to happen. And you're like, no, literally nothing bad is going to happen. So, yeah, I think I'm just in a better headspace overall, even though I cried earlier. But that's just me, alright? I can't change that. I can't change the fact that I cry about everything in the world. I really do. Oh my god, the other day I cried. I literally... I was watching a stream. I think I was watching like Saikuno's stream of Minecraft, and I heard Jody Quarter Jade, is her screen name. Ew, AOL. It's a messenger. Like what? Her. It's her name. I don't know. It's her gamer tag. She started talking, and I literally got tears in my eyes thinking about how beautiful she is. Like I legitimately started crying because I haven't watched like her streams in a while, and I like forgot she existed for a second. I don't know how though, because she's so freaking beautiful. Like I literally like heard her voice and I went, Jody. And I started crying, and I was like, I'm definitely getting my period. Like there's no doubt about it in my mind. And my Fitbit tells me I am as well, so we'll see. But it said it was like 8 days away at the time, and I was like, you're lying to me. Like there's no way it's that far away. I mean, it is like a week, so it's not that far away, but like I can't believe that happened. That was so funny. It's so funny. I cry about the dumbest things. I love it. But that's what's going on in my life. There's a lot of stuff just in general in my life, but that's the gist of it. And I've wanted to make this podcast for like the last 2 weeks. I'm glad that I waited. Well, I had to wait. I'm glad that I had to wait for my computer to come home to film it, because I'm like even in a better place than I was like last week. So I just feel like it's a better time for me to talk about it. And I've almost been doing this for a month, so I figure I would take like photos of my body every month. And I'm posting everything on Twitter. Like I don't post that much about it, but like when I think to do it, I will. Because yeah, it's definitely like taking over my life right now. But in a good way. Like I'm not like overwhelmed, which makes me very happy. Like I always worried that I would become overwhelmed if I went to the gym and did this. So I'm glad that I'm not overwhelmed. I'm very thankful to my personal trainer, who is like very, very like understanding of, where I was before and where I want to be, and how slow I kind of have to take it, because my body is just like, no. So I'm very thankful for that, and I'm just glad that, I'm doing this. Like, I'm very happy. I don't know. Again, like, every person is different. Like, I don't want anyone to, like, watch this and be like, oh, I have to do that, or even like, oh, she sees herself this way and wants to change that. That's not at all what it's like. It has nothing to do with my appearance. Like, I literally don't care about that. It has nothing to do with my appearance, and everything to do with the fact that I can't move, like, easily, and it affects my health. It's more about that than anything else. I wear crop tops right now. Like, I wore them before at my heaviest, so I don't care about what I look like and what, like, being overweight or anything like that. Like, that doesn't bother me. I don't think you're ugly if you're fat. I think every body is beautiful. Everyone is amazing. And I think everyone should love their own body, and I don't love my body because it is hurting me. Like, it hurts me in many ways. My knees hurt, my back hurts, everything hurts, my my heartburn. Like, the fact is that if I don't change what I'm doing, I could do serious harm to myself because of the history in my family, right? Like, not only is my dad diabetic, or was, sorry, was my dad diabetic, my grandma was, on my mom's side, I think, as well as my dad's side. I don't even know. There's diabetes in my family, a lot of it. There's heart problems on one side of my family, at least. I think both. My mom had a heart attack, so that was one. And there's my uncle had a heart attack as well. There's a lot of like, issues in my family, health wise. So I have a lot to lose, like, I have a lot of things going against me. And so, and like, it has nothing to do with wanting to be skinny or wanting to look a certain way or anything like that. It literally has nothing to do with that. Like, so I don't want anyone to see this and be like, I have to do this because, or she must think I'm ugly because I'm the same size as her, or I'm even bigger than her, or whatever like that. Like, it has nothing to do with that at all. I think you're beautiful and I love you, and as long as you're a good person. And I don't want anyone to think that at all about this, because it's literally just my personal journey, and it's mostly, like, related to the fact that my body is, like, hurting me. And I'm tired all the time. Like, I was tired all the time from it, and, like, not going anywhere positive. So that's what this is all born out of. It has nothing to do with body image issues. I'm not saying I don't have any body image issues, because I definitely do, but I think at least especially every woman that I know that of my age has body image issues. Thanks, media. But that's not the reason I'm doing this. Like, I don't think that if I was just fat, like, I don't think that if I was just fat that it would bother me that much that I would want to change it. I think it's like, I know that it's because everything else is, like, it's just honestly one health thing after another that I'm like, okay, I know that doing this, exercising more and eating better, is going to make me happier in the long run. So that's why I'm doing it. And I'm very thankful that so far, at least, it seems doable and doesn't overwhelm me, and it is making me happy. Like, it's not making me sad. It doesn't make me upset. There's only been a few times where I'm like, I don't want to go to the gym, but I still went. And then I was pleasantly surprised by how it wasn't absolutely terrible. And Lola is turning this light off. That's, anyway. All right. It's been, it's at the hour mark, so I'm gonna go soon. But thank you for listening. I genuinely am so excited about the future. More excited than I have been in a while. And then I watched the Bo Burnham Inside special, and I go, wow, nothing matters. But that's because the world is on fire all the time. You should watch it, but also only if you're in the correct headspace for it, which I can't even explain what the correct headspace for it would be. I guess it would be, I can't even explain it. Like, it literally will just make you feel like awful. But I can't stand her. Lola. Yeah, it'll make you feel awful. But it was very good. Like, it's so, he's a genius, and always has been and always will be. But anyway, that's all I gotta say. Alright, it's been fun. And I think that's about it. I will see you later. Whether it be another podcast or an actual video, and I go back on my word of saying this is my final video. Honestly, that's probably the only thing holding me back from actually making a video, is being like, I can't believe how fast I changed my mind on that. But it is, like, it's important to take in the context, right? Like, I now have so much more energy than I did, like, 3 weeks ago. And I made that video, like, 4-5 weeks ago. So, like, I have so much more energy than I did then. And also, I'm just in a much better headspace, like, just in general. And yeah. So it makes sense that I would want to go back to doing what I thought I wanted to do. And I don't know. You know, I'm not trying to say, like, okay, I'm going to try to make a career out of it again or something. Because, like, I'm not, you know, like, I'm not sitting here thinking that that's going to happen. So it's just mostly about wanting to, if I want to make a video where I talk about things that I want to talk about, like, that's literally what it is. What it has to be for me to enjoy it and for me to get anything out of it. I do still hate editing, but I will definitely endure it, and I think it will probably be easier for me now that I'm, like, doing what I'm doing. So I hate this cat. Okay, I gotta go before I smack her in the face. Okay. Bye.